Hi, I'm Dr. Ko, and today we're going to talk about FUT versus FUE. If you're wondering whether you should have an FUE or FUT hair transplant, I can help you to decide. Both FUT and FUE can be customized to the patient. Which one is better can be different from patient to patient. Today, I will explain when FUE or FUT might be a better option. Patient with the low volume of donor hair can benefit from doing FUT rather than FUE hair transplant. If you have a small amount of hair in the back, taking hairs one by FUE may result in further loss of density, which can make the back look hollow. In this case, it's best to proceed with FUE hair transplant to avoid losing hair density. Additionally, for patients with very curly hair, FUE method may cause damage to the harvested hair. In order to reduce the damage caused by the harvesting process, it is recommended to proceed with the FUE method in this case. FUE and FUT hair transplant is not very painful. Usually, only a local anesthetic is required, making the treatment comfortable and stress-free. However, because every individual hair follicle is carefully extracted, FUE hair transplant surgery is usually much more time-consuming than FUT hair transplant. Then who can benefit from doing FUE hair transplant? Those who have good hair density can benefit from doing FUE instead. These patients are candidates for both FUE and FUT. However, FUE allows for selective harvesting of hair, which means that only the healthier hairs can be picked out and harvested. In this case, you may end up with better result by doing FUE. Also, patients who want to have very short hair are better off with a FUE hair transplant. FUT transplant result in very fine linear scars, and that could limit the desired hairstyle. Moreover, patients with the limited hair loss or who require a small area coverage procedure is better off with FUE. This is because hair transplant surgeries that require a small amount of hair do not require creating an unnecessary scar, while FUE surgeries allow healthy hairs to be selected, harvested, and transplanted. The most obvious advantage of FUE hair transplant is the quicker recovery time and the absence of major scarring, which means less disruption to your daily routine. In recent years, FUE hair transplant has been favored over FUT transplant as patients often need to return to their social life quickly after surgery. However, it should be noted that the most important aspect of hair transplant regarding where it is FUT or FUE is to maintain the characteristic of the donor follicle and ensure healthy growth. So it is recommended to choose the more suitable surgical method for each individual patient. Okay, that's it for today. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. You can send an email or write it on our YouTube channel. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys next time.